Doug Miller, Doug Miller, Doug Miller, just in case you didn't hear it enough. Um, the county executive is correct when he said that legislator Schneiderman was the driving force behind this. It was because of legislator Schneiderman that I was appointed to the Disability Advisory Board, where I was able to sink my teeth into this issue. I lost my eyesight 9.5 years ago very unexpectedly and joined the blind community through no actual plan, and found that I was running into literal and virtual walls, and my nose is already big enough and I didn't want to do that anymore. So when I found out that I couldn't track what was going on with what the gentleman I voted for was doing, I became a little bit, I did vote for you every time, and I'm glad I did now. I didn't know why I wasn't able to access the information that I used to access as a resident, as a person who was raised in Suffolk. I was labeled as the one that was disabled. And in fact, it was the website. It was the various internets and the various software programs that, in my opinion, became disabled. People who are print disabled, you've heard this mentioned before, access the computer and access digital information through a variety of options. And one of the things that we were able to convey to Doug Miller and his team, pre-Vinny, was that all the programmatic codings that go into a website allow millions of people nationally to access information. It allows people like Gabrielle Gifford and James Brady, who were left with a traumatic brain injury due to some crazy gunmen or gun people. And who would ever deny them access to anything after the sacrifices they made for our country? Or our veterans coming back from war with any number of missing limbs or blindness. We wouldn't want them to be shut out of anything. And that's who I identified with immediately and took up the cause to make sure that everybody saw what needed to be done. And while legislator Schneiderman seems to feel it took an inordinate amount of time, the time spent was more about getting people to be aware of and cognizant of what needed to go into the website. Because I have to say, with Doug Miller, Mark Perez, Todd Hayes, Debbie Seminaro, you think I would get that one with last name like Rizzi, it actually took less than 3 months for them to become aware of what needed to be done. And the kicker was that Doug Miller had been one of the original architects of the website. And I'm here with my colleague, Anthony Bonaspina. We find that a lot of times you have so many different mindsets and so many different people involving themselves in the development of the website that none of the pages are designed the same way. In this particular instance, the reason everything went smoothly and happened almost retroactively had to do with the fact that Doug had intentionally designed the website in a uniform fashion. So the corrections they made happened like a domino effect. Now I'm happy to say in my 10th anniversary of being blind, I'm able to stand here at the 25th anniversary of the ADA and say to my blind and print disabled peers here in the county, thanks to Mr. Ballone, thanks to Mr. Schneiderman, thanks to Mr. Miller, we have access. At my blind spot, we believe access to the right tools promotes ability and restores infinite possibilities. I thank Suffolk County for restoring my infinite possibilities once again. Thank you.